right, we're now ready to continue with Florida linebacker Ventrell Miller, and I'll ask Ventrell to talk a little bit about the season, and we'll take your questions. So, Ventrell, as you head into the 2021 football season, what are some of the things you're looking forward to this season?
Definitely being full capacity in the swamp. Looking forward to that. And I think that's my biggest takeaway for this year, just looking forward to being in the swamp and being able to showcase what we've been working since spring.
All right, appreciate that. If you have a question, please raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. We'll start over here on the right-hand side, Ventrell, on the aisle.
Hey, Ventrell, Jordan Hill with Opelika Auburn News. I want to ask about one of our local guys, Mahmoud Diabate. What has he been like having him as a teammate, and what do you think he's capable of doing this year?
Mahmoud, definitely a good guy, great guy. Like having him beside me, playing next to me. He definitely brings energy and accountability to the team. Like you said, and I'm expecting a big year from him as well.
Okay, Ventrell, we'll go down here to the left, right in front. Bob.
Hi, Bob Holt from the Arkansas Democrat Gazette, a newspaper. How you doing? Had a couple schedule questions. You guys opened with 2 Florida schools, who I know you'll be heavily favored against, but how do you feel about playing a couple of in-state teams that'll obviously really be getting up for you guys? And then how do you feel about opening up SEC play against Alabama?
Definitely, it's a blessing. This is a blessing to be able to play some Florida teams and start with them boys off the mount. I think it's good for Florida, and being able to come out against Alabama for the SEC opener for us, I think this is a big game, and we're going to be prepared for it, and we're ready to go.
Ventrell, we're going to stay in the center section along the right aisle.
Conor O'Gara, Saturday Down South. Ventrell, how would you fix targeting?
Oh, man, I guess hitting a little lower, I'd say. Well, I got for you.
All right, we'll go right behind him, a couple rows further back.
Hey, Ventrell, Matt Baker with the Tampa Bay Times. When you look back at last year, what were the issues that you saw, and what did you see in the spring that gives you confidence you guys are going to be better defensively?
I'd say just all the team just coming in together. I feel like we done made adjustments and different things along that on the defensive end, and I'm just looking forward to the year that we're going to have.
Okay, if you have questions, please raise your hand. We're going to go here to the right-hand side along the near aisle.
Hey, Ventrell, it's Anthony Dash at UGAsports.com. Just want to ask you, what's it like playing for Christian Robinson, and you guys ever give him a hard time about being a Georgia grad?
Definitely, that's my man. Definitely a player's coach. Just the love he brings to the game. He enjoys coaching us. He comes out to practice and anything else and gives his best. So it's a pleasure to have him as my coach.
Ventrell, we'll go over to the left side alongside the wall. Mike?
Ventrell, even though you won't be playing in the series, UCF and Florida have agreed to play in a football series beginning in 2024. Just wondering, you've heard UCF players in the past say they're the best team in the state. Would you like to play in that series, and what do you think about the series?
Yeah, it definitely would be a great opportunity to play in that and to showcase what we could do as the best team in Florida, I say. But yeah, I won't be a part of it, but I would love to have the opportunity to be.
Okay, other questions? We'll go here in the center section along the left aisle.
Drew DeArmond, ESPN 97.7 The Zone Radio in Huntsville. Ventrell, I wanted to ask you about a young man from my area, Jaden Hill, one of your teammates. He's going to be going into his first full year as a starter. He had 5 starts for you last year in your defense. How have you seen him grow, and what do you expect out of him this season? I
definitely expect a lot. I've been seeing him and as well as all the other DBs just continue to grind over this offseason. And like I said, I expect a lot from him, and he's been working his butt off, and we're gonna see what he could do, showcase this fall.
Okay, we've got one up here in the front, up here on the front left.
Emory's waited a long time for his chance at quarterback to be the starter. What do you expect of him, and maybe how the offense might look a little different this year?
Yeah, the offense probably will look a little different. Emory is a little mobile, so we might see a little mobility in the offense that way, as in regards to his feet. And yeah, he's been waiting a while, so he's been waiting behind Kyle Trash. He got some pointers there, so I'm expecting him. I got high expectations for him this year.
Ventrell, we'll go over here. Do we have a question over here? Anyone? All right, we've got one right back over here on the aisle on the right side. We'll get a microphone to you.
Ventrell, Blake Topmeyer, USA Today Network. Earlier, Coach Mullen suggested that the SEC maybe should do away with its scheduling format where you play the same West rival every year. So for Florida, playing LSU every year. Would you be in favor of doing away with that format so you see a bigger variety of teams from the other division, or do you like playing LSU every year as your rival?
I like playing LSU. It's grown into a big rival, but like I said, we just got to line the football up. Whoever it is, I'm ready to go out there and play.
Ventrell, coming into last season, things weren't normal with the pandemic preparation. How is this season going to feel more normal as far as preparation heading into the season, as far as being ready to go when that first game?
We just had our spring, so we just get time to learn the defense more. The younger guys get the opportunity to come out and get more reps. So it just creates more depth, and having depth, the more depth you have, the greater it is for the team. So.
All right, if we have additional questions for Ventrell, raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. Any additional questions? All right, Ventrell, thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Okay, we'll continue with the Florida Gators, and Ventrell Miller is ready for questions. Right here, front row to your right.
How's it going, Ventrell? David Cloninger with the Charleston Post and Courier. You guys played South Carolina last year, and they had Kevin Harris, the running back. What do you remember about him? How difficult was he to tackle? What kind of running back was he?
Definitely a bigger style running back. He runs hard, but so just like any other running back, I say, we try to get him down.
We'll stay back here, front row to your right.
Hi, Ventrell. When you look ahead to this season, it should be kind of more of a normal season as far as full stadiums, more fans than there was last year. How exciting is that you guys are, looking ahead to, tailgating and, playing in front of full stadiums again?
It's definitely exciting to be back in full capacity, to see the 90,000 in the swamp. When those guys in the swamp, it's just electric. So we're ready to get that atmosphere back in the swamp.
To your left over here, second row.
Hey, Ventrell. Last year obviously ended not the way you guys wanted to. And your teammate Zach Carter just talked about how in spring you guys raised the bar. You, him, your teammates all stepping up to make sure this season you guys got a big chip on your shoulder. And you wanted to prove last year was just a fluke. How exciting is it to come into this season knowing you guys got something to prove and everybody else might want to watch out?
Man, like Zach said, I don't know if he said it, but definitely coming in with a chip on our shoulder. Got something to prove, and we've just been working towards that. And like he said, it's going to be whoever getting in our way got to pay.
To your right, second row, please.
Hey, Ventrell, are you a fan of the proposed idea to expand the playoff to 12 teams, or do you like it kind of how it is in the 14 format right now?
I guess I'm not sure. I don't really got too many thoughts of that, but definitely it could be a good thing and also a bad thing. I don't really know why I stand on it as of right now.
To your left, back row.
Hey, Ventrell, Jacques Doucet, WAFB TV. Can you talk to me about the way the LSU game ended last year under those kind of bizarre circumstances, the bizarre penalty, and then your thoughts of going to Baton Rouge this year?
Definitely was crazy, I'd say, but you live and you learn. Wasn't the best thing that could have happened, but like you said, we just got a chip on our shoulder for this year, and we looking forward to the games coming up and looking forward to seeing the boys again.
To your right, second row.
Hey, Ventrell. Coach Robinson has put a lot of responsibility on you the last year or two to sort of become the leader of that unit. How do you take that, and how do you feel you've done so far?
Definitely, it's a big role to play, but I embrace it, and I think I like that coach believes in me that much to put the load on me. So, just going out there looking forward to doing everything that I can to help the team win.
To your left here, front row.
Ventrell, have you noticed a different approach from Todd Grantham and how he's trying to help you guys bounce back from last year?
You say what? I'm sorry.
A different approach from Coach Grantham this year, helping you guys bounce back?
Yeah, we got different things going in this spring and this summer. But like as a unit, we just coming in together, trying to everybody executing. I say everybody executing, everybody being on one page and coming together and trying to come out and win games.
To your right, back row.
Hey, Ventrell, Trey Yandy with BamaInsider.com. Talk about that SEC title game last year, the emotions around that, the post game, everything else, and what you're excited about for this year's matchup in Gainesville.
Oh man, they got to come to the Swamp this year. Like I said, it was a hard-fought game last year, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same this year. And we're trying to come out on top of this year.
Over here on your left.
Hey, Ventrell, to kind of piggyback off his question, last year was such a high-scoring game, right? Neither team could really stop the other, and yet this year both teams are going to look dramatically different on offense for both teams. So what is the offense that you've played against in spring gives you confidence this year might be a little bit different in the scoreboard?
Definitely. The defense is just coming along, I'd say. We looking forward to having a great year this year. And yeah, the points are not going to be that high this year. So we plan on shutting people out this year. So that's the expectation for my defense this year.
To your right.
Ventrell, you guys won the East last year. You had national title. You guys were right in that mix all the way into December. You were 6 bowls. In your own words, why is Florida still the team to beat in the East?
Man, I feel like we is the team. Like you said, we came out and we won the East. So I feel like we the undisputed champions in the East. But like you said, we're looking forward to coming out and winning the whole thing. But we come out every year. Ready to go and ready to rock and roll. So, yeah, that's all I got to say.
Do we have another one here on the right?
Ventrell, Coach Mullen was talking about one of the quote-unquote issues with the defense last year was offenses would play you differently because they had to keep up with Kyle Trask and 400 yards and 40-something points. What is it like from a defensive perspective where you do have – I guess, can you see when an offense starts to play you differently? What is it like when they start putting it through the air constantly when you're so used to ground and pound, and how do you adjust to that?
I guess sometimes we'll go into the prevent defenses and stuff like that, but I don't really got too much to say on that, I'd say.
Do we have anything else for Ventrell? Okay, here on your, right there.
Ventrell, I guess lastly, for you entering this last year of your playing career as a Gator, you want to look back on your time with wins and smiles. What is it going to take this year to make you guys the best unit you can be?
Well, the work starts right now. I say we just have, like I said, we're having a great spring. We coming out summer conditioning and holding everybody accountable and holding the Gators standing up. And this is where I think it starts. So when the season comes, we'll see the work that we put in now, and yeah.
Again, over here to your right.
Ventrell, I saw the video you posted earlier last week. Who has the best dance moves on the team?
Best dance moves, probably I'd say Xavier Henderson. He probably out there with the best moves.
Front row to your right.
Does Dan Mullen still have the best shoe game on the team, or does someone have him beat?
Yeah, I don't know if y'all caught him today, but he got it on right now. He definitely had the most exclusive J's on the team, I'd say.
To your left here on the front row.
Ventrell, what was the key takeaway from the offense this spring? What did you guys see from the other side of the ball going against that offense?
Them boys looking pretty good. They coming together. Like you said, it's different. The offense looks different, but they still look good. So we just been going to war, I'd say.
Another one here, second row to your right.
Ventrell, what has the process been like learning the new name, image, and likeness rules? How much can the school help you with that versus what they can't? Just take us through it from a player's perspective since July 1st when it went into effect.
I know we probably had like 4 or 5 meetings just trying to educate us about building our brands and the rules of the name, image, and likeness. So they've just been trying to educate us as much as they can. And yeah, and helping us like to see where we could build our brand at and stuff like that. So that's what we have been doing as a program.
What is it like from a player's perspective? Like, do you go to businesses? Do they come to you? Sort of, how does that work?
It's a little bit of both. Somebody's interested in you, they could DM you, or if it's a place that you want. I've seen some of the guys go out and places that they want to hook up with. They went out and expressed that. So it's a two-way street.
We have a couple more questions. Okay, back here to your left.
Thank you, Ventrell. All right, so obviously Coach Mullen has the best shoe game on the team. Do you see the video, though, of him not barefoot water skiing, but surfing behind the boat?
Yeah, he was definitely going crazy. I don't know how he did it. Man. He looked it good, though.
Do you think anybody on the team can match him? Can they do that, too? Do you know?
Nah, not that I know of. He probably got everybody beat right now.
Anything else? Time for one more if we have it. Okay, to your right, third row.
Hi, just wanted to talk about going back to Death Valley. Obviously a huge rivalry, and it's going to be insane again this year. You talked about, I think, earlier this year, some unfinished business that you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to see some of that in Death Valley this year?
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, we got a bad taste in our mouth from last year, so definitely we coming out with some vengeance, and we're going to win that game.
Ventrell, thank you very much.